welcome everyone to Tucson, Arizona. New Mexico State will kick it off and will be underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wildcats offense will get the football first. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are one-on-one matchups. Make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Arizona comes out with another 1st down. Out of the gun. The running back has it.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Plenty of options here, run or pass on 3rd down right around midfield. Leaves it with the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. So New Mexico State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of ballers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win.
College football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
To the air, it's Flynn. Caught in the backfield, it's Mason. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last night.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That last big play has them in business. Just outside the red zone, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got his man, makes the grab. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And that's in Arizona.
Give to the back. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. power football with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Number 11.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be
A touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here's the handoff. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Flynn. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Punch it out of the air. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quickly to the tight end. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down here for the offense.
And that's in Arizona.
They go to the ground. Creates a little room. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down.
In Arizona.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And that's in Arizona.
Gives it on the option. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, the inside give. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Arizona lines up with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wideout trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Slams ahead. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Right down the boulevard. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Wants to throw. It's Flynn. Throws for the tight end. That's caught. It's Alexander. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the air on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
The Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They got 0 push up front and they stopped him in the backfield. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. They'll run it. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Arizona going back to work with another first down. But in the backfield, it's Washington. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got it in the middle. It's Richardson. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And that's an Arizona.
The give to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
The one thing I do for the QB to make anything happen.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's a heat. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And that's an Arizona.
Looking to throw on first down. Fakes to grab. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Play number 9 on this drive. Now the play fake. He makes the grab. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Inside a minute to play here in the first half. Might we get a touchdown before the break after all? The offense will quickly use a timeout. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Gets it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Good, right down the boulevard. They're now up 9-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Set to advance on the football.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to pass. It's Flynn. Fires to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Using the quick game. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. Going to swing it on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Alexander. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And how about the defense here? Oftentimes in these 2-minute type situations, you're just sort of in this prevent mode. You're trying to force the opponent to kick a field goal and not score a touchdown, but they're still being aggressive. They're out there still trying to make plays, and how about that effort creating the takeaway?
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll pull them back to within 6.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
Arizona set to start this second half. They'll kick it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. To the air, it's Flynn. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They're going to run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Mason. Turning it on. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
At the 47-yard line. And first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Quick strike complete. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
And the Aggies with the 1st and 10. On the move. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Hard running there. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
So now on comes the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. The lead is down to a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over FIU. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Complete to start this drive. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. The Wildcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. The hand to the running back. Breaks into the open. On the sweet spin, and he's free. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Reads it, fires complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And that's good enough.
They'll send the back in motion. Can't get him to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The give out of the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Flynn. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Grab behind the line. It's Mason. Thought they had something set up there, but he'll be stopped just short, and it'll be 4th down. New Mexico State now working from the red zone. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off play action. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On the run, it's Buchanan. Oh, he's got some space. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll ride the hot hand. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
Instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
run now on second down for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. They're going to ride this running back. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give to the tailback. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Gets the back moving. Back to pass, it's Flynn. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Trying the run, it's Mason. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Wildcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. They'll try the outside to the left. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Wants to fire on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Jocelyn. The offense quickly calls timeout.